we on the rise up. You know, we're gonna take step by step, game by game. But we coming up. We got a point to prove.
What was it like to finally get in the end zone?
God given He blessed me with that. You know, it was needed a big play from our playmakers, and I stepped up.
What happened? What did you see on that pass? Can you describe it?
No, just came off fast. My coaches emphasized vertical speed all day to me. You know, I came out fast. I got behind the safety, and I broke across the middle of the field. I seen Terry back there, a line holding up beautiful. You know, he threw it. I thought he overthrew me. I had to remember I was fast, though. Ran under it, you know, hit my knee and prayed to God.
How does Terry change the offense?
Tremendously, you know, dual threat. You know, it's not really much you can do about that. Because if you stop the run, you can throw. You stop the throw, you run.
What was this win like to finally get across this big hump for the program?
Man, last year we should have pulled it off, but I feel like we coming up, and you know, I think it's our year. I don't want to jump out there, you know, but I think it's our year. We're gonna take it week by week, and we're gonna get back in the lab.
What do you do to separate yourself from everybody else? What do I do to give myself that advantage, that edge? If everybody's out there just playing and you're exactly like them, you shape like them, you have the same speed they have, everything is the same, what's your advantage? What's your edge? To be one of the greatest athletes, to take your school's program to a level that it may have never been to, you're gonna have to have a motivation that nobody else has. You have to have a why. Your motivation has to be totally different. You have to have a why. This is all I'm asking for. I'm asking you to get a why, because apparently there's something that's happening inside of you that does not allow you to push yourself every single time. So I'm asking you to create a why, because if you have a why, then maybe every time you went out, you just wouldn't be there in body, but you would really be there and give 120%. Who do you do it for? Are you a gazelle or a lion? I want you to stop just thinking about yourself. I want you to think about your family. I want you to think about your town. I want you to think about your school. I want you to think about yourself. Remember what we talked about. I'm going to help you to separate yourself from every other player that's the same size as you. Every other player just as quick as you. Let me tell you what I know he's not going to do. He's not going to put forth 100% effort every single play. He might do it the first quarter. He might do it the second quarter. He might even do it the third, but most of them give out in the fourth quarter and they put forth 50%. And that's why Barry Sanders was one of the best running backs that ever played the game, and he would be negative 16 yards in the third quarter and still get 100 and something in the fourth. Why? Because he said all those defensive guys, the guards, the tackle, they will get tired. Their legs will give out. And just when their legs give out is when I'm gonna break for the big one. You will not outwork me. I can't help where I was born. I can't help the environment in which I was born in. I can't help that my daddy wasn't in my life, but I'm grown now. What I can do is I can outwork you every single time, because you will not wake up at 3 o'clock in the morning, and I will. And guess what? When I finish doing my work, if I'm tired, I can take a nap, and I'll still get up before the next man gets up.
Lynn is exceptional with the ball in his hands. He's explosive. As you know, I grew up in the same hometown, and I can't tell you how many people would call and tell me that he's the best football player they've seen come out of that area in a long time. Now, I take great offense to that. But I guess that was a long time ago. But no, he's just exceptional. He's just dynamic. He can play a lot of positions. What also makes him special is he's so comfortable taking the snap. As you all know, we've made some great headway with the Wildcat, and with a guy like that, he's comfortable with the ball. you can add a few wrinkles with a guy like that because he's good at some of the read schemes that are involved with the direct snap and then reading, whether it be the power read, zone read, just different plays where there's some options built in where we haven't had that luxury yet. Plus, he could throw it just enough. He's not going to be our quarterback or anything like that on a steady diet, but he can throw it enough to keep people honest, and that we can build off of. But he will play receiver. You may see him some in the backfield at running back. He certainly can play anywhere on defense, but I think he's the type of guy where he changes the digits on the scoreboard, so you want to put the ball in his hands as many times as you can.
It's the program we committed to, so we're going to do whatever it takes to win. At the end of the day, it's about the W.